Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the historic Belasco Theater in Los Angeles. We're here for an exclusive evening of soulful music from the one and only Aloe Blacc, and to witness the world premiere of the all-new Infiniti QX55. I'm your host, Kelty Knight. We're streaming this evening to Infiniti fans around the world, and we're honored to have you all gathered for this one-of-a-kind concert experience. Tonight, Infiniti Chairman Payman Khaggar will share some of his thoughts on the evening all the way from Japan. Then, back here at the Belasco, we have a very special performance from award-winning singer-songwriter Aloe Blacc, who will help introduce the all-new QX55 to the world. But this is no ordinary concert. It's an intimate evening to get to the heart and soul of things, too. We'll hear from two of the men who brought the gorgeous QX55 to life, Alfonso Albaisa and Eric Rigaud, to learn how this vehicle reconnects to the soul of the Infiniti brand. And speaking of soul, we will end our evening by sitting down with Aloe Blacc for an exclusive interview to hear about his passions and inspirations. But first, let's head over to Tokyo for a brief message from the global Infiniti chairman, Payman Khaggar.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a very special night for Infiniti around the world. Today, we will raise the curtain on the all-new QX55, heralding the brand's return to the luxury crossover coupe segment. Since its inception, Infiniti has blazed its own path. We are a brand that believes a car should make a bold statement, connect with the driver, and be part of the way you express yourself to the world. Daring designs with power and technology to match is what Infiniti is famous for. Years ago, we created a segment of our own with the iconic Infiniti FX. And tonight, we resurrect that iconic silhouette with a modern twist in the stunning all-new QX55. More than just a daring design, the QX55 is provocative. It's a vehicle for those with the confidence to take a less conventional path and make a statement. Many of these qualities are also true of our special guest performer, global superstar Aloe Blacc, whose soulful sound is the perfect track to bring our newest addition to life tonight. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy the show.
When you know what it is that you are set to do, you should be bold and you should be determined to achieve your goals unapologetically. There may be roadblocks, but those aren't there to stop you. The challenge is part of the journey. The challenge is the journey.
I make music to inspire. Music that can drive you to achieve the goals that you've set for yourself. This song is about self-determination. It's about achieving your wildest dreams no matter what obstacles are in your way. Being bold, unapologetically. It's called My Way. I've been sad, I've been lost, I've been down and out and lonely. Yeah, I've been suffering at a job in a world that tries to own me. But when I wake up in the morning, there's an image of a better place. Yes, 'cause the harder that we grind, the sweeter is the glory. People say I'm foolish, people say I'm blinded by faith. But if I run out of air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. I can make it through this. You can throw the world in my face, but the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way. Hey, hey. Gonna do it my way. Hey, hey. Gonna do it my way. So put me down, criticize me with your lies and with your petty. Yeah, in the darkness I don't hide, 'cause I got pride that gives me clarity. So I still wake up every morning with the vision of a better life. emotion of defeat, it's just not written in my story. People say I'm foolish. People say I'm blinded by faith. But if I run out of air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. I can make it through this. You can throw the world in my face, but the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way. Hey, hey. Gonna do it my way. Hey, hey. Gonna do it my way. Every time they build a wall around me, I'ma tear it down and say, gonna live my dreams. Gonna live my dreams. Even when the floods rush round to drown me, I'll just hold my breath and pray, let me live my dreams. Every single one of my, I ain't quitting none of my dreams. People say I'm foolish. People say I'm blinded by faith. But if I run out of air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. I can make it through this. You can throw the world in my face, but the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way. Let me fly through the air, if I crash, I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way. Cause the fear gives me life, and I swear till I die, I'm gonna do it my way. Affirmation, inspiration, motivation, aim. That's the kind of music I make. I make music that you can live your best life to. Music that can motivate you to make it through that next goal. This song is called The Man. Well, you can tell everybody, yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I believe every lie that I ever told, paid for every heart that I ever stole. I played my cards and I didn't fold. Well, it ain't that hard if you got soul. This is my world. Somewhere I heard that life is a test. I've been through the worst, but I still give my best. God made my mold different from the rest. Then he broke that mold, so I know I'm blessed. Cause this is my world. Stand up now and face the sun. I'll hide my tail, I'll turn and run. It's time to do what must be done. Be a king when kingdom comes. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes I am, yes I am, yes I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. I got all the answers to your questions. I'll be the teacher, you could be the lesson. I'll be the preacher, you be the confession. I'll be the quick relief to all your stressing. This is my world. It's a thin line between love and hate. Is you really real or is you really fake? I'm a soldier standing on my feet. No surrender and I won't retreat. Cause this is my world. Stand up now and face the sun. I'm hiding my tail, I turn and run. It's time to do what must be done. And be a king when kingdom comes. Well, you can tell everybody. Yeah, you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the tell everybody, since you can tell everybody, go ahead and tell everybody, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody, yeah, you can tell everybody, go ahead and tell everybody, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody, yeah, you can tell everybody, go ahead and tell everybody, I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man.
Well, Eric, what a great night. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing. I mean, really, launching QX55, which is not a car you can launch every day. It's really spectacular.
After so many nights and days of working, we get to see it complete.
Exactly. No more camouflage or funny parts. It's a real car, and I think QX55 is so special because somehow it's reconnecting Infiniti to the soul of the brand.
As we were dreaming together about the QX55, naturally we turned to this spiritual North Star that we had, which is FX.
Exactly. We invented that category that maybe we can call crossover coupe. Actually, QX55 is going to be the only Japanese luxury vehicle in that category.
As a Japanese premium brand, I think we're bringing a different kind of feeling of luxury. You know, we're very fortunate that we have QX55 to show that new tonality. From the beginning, this is a kind of designer's dream project because we knew that the company and the brand needed something very provocative. At a glance, we wanted to create this silhouette, which was, yes, personal, but very dynamic, where the rear is a bit powerful. The fender, you can feel the mass of the fender, and the piano key tail lamps were really helping make this complete kind of arresting, at a glance aesthetic.
This car is really amazing from its styling, but we are a performance brand, right? And this car will also be very true to this DNA. We'll have a 2-liter turbo, variable compression ratio of 268 horsepower. So it will not just look sporty, it will drive really like a sports car.
And as a designer, we knew this. So we built on the Infiniti asymmetrical designs that we have on Q50 and Q60. In this one, we have a black and red interior, which is really celebrating the feeling you're gonna have when you're driving. So yes, from the outside, very provocative, and stepping inside, aside from the color, which is very iconic, actually, even in the creation of the shapes, we were exploring ways to really echo the sense of in control for the driver. So for instance, the center console, the way it sweeps over and bends with the leather, really make it feel like a cockpit style.
In some aspects, it's a driver-centric cockpit, but I mean, look at the second row. We have this sliding rear bench. We have a cargo space which is higher than our direct competitors. So in that sense, we have here a car which is equally beautiful, but much more practical.
So Eric, I know that you drove it the other day. How was that?
Yeah, actually, we've been very lucky to drive QX55 quite intensively through the last month, and from the intelligent all-wheel drive system, which is fitting the car standard, but also the large color heads-up display gives you a very, very high-tech feeling.
It really changes how you drive. It's really wonderful. And of course, it's not just the drive. I mean, our passengers are going to enjoy the Infiniti InTouch with the twin screens, especially the super quiet cabin. And this kind of private concert 16-speaker Bose system is really spectacular.
The car is not just connected to the road, it's also connected to the passengers. You can hook up 7 Wi-Fi devices, and for the first time we are bringing wireless Carplay. So really everyone is very much connected in this car.
How long do we have to wait?
Not very long, Alfonso. The car is coming on sale early next year.
Speaking of waiting, let's get back to the show.
You're right, back to the show.
Thanks, guys. This really is such a special evening. And speaking of special, please welcome back the one and only Aloe Blacc.
When I started my career, I just wanted to make music that felt good. And this music feels good. I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, won't you share your dollar with me? Bedtime's coming and I reap what I done sowed. Hey, hey, well, let me tell you something, all that glitters ain't gold. Hey, hey, well, it's been a long old troublesome road, and I'm looking for somebody come and help me carry this load. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, won't you share your dollar with me? Said I don't know if I'm walking on solid ground, 'cause everything around me is crumbling down, and all I want is for someone to help me. I had a job, but the boss man let me go. He said, I'm sorry, but I won't be needing your help no more. And I said, please, Mr. Boss Man, I need this job more than you know. But he gave me my last paycheck, then he sent me on out the door. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, won't you share your dollar with me? Said I don't know if I'm walking on solid ground, 'cause everything around me is crumbling down, and all I want is for someone to help me. Now what in the world am I gonna do tomorrow? Is there someone with a dollar I could borrow? Who can help me take away my sorrow? Maybe it's inside the bottle. Maybe it's inside the bottle. I had some good old buddies, names is whiskey and wine. And for my good old buddies, I spend my last dime. Now wine is good to me, they help me pass the time. And my good old buddy whiskey keep me warm in the sunshine. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey, said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, won't you share your dollar with me? Come on, share your dollar. Give me your dollar. Share your dollar. Give me your dollar. I said share your dollar with me. Said I need a dollar. Yeah. My purpose for making music is positive social transformation. This next song is a song that does just that. It's a song that'll hopefully comfort you and hold you in those moments where you need it the most. It's called Hold On Tight. Where's your smile gone? 'Cause it don't shine no more. There's a light on, but you don't open the door. When you're ready, you can tell me what's wrong. I've had trouble and there's no hiding. If you're struggling, let me know where you're at. Life gets heavy and that road can be long. When the rain comes and the sky's falling down in your darkest hour, when there's no one around, it won't be long till your pain's gone. Just hold on tight to me.
how you could lose your trust. Let me show you that here is where you belong. I could be your shoulder to cry on. You'll find comfort in my arms. I could be your shelter on solid ground. When the rain comes and the sky's falling down in your darkest hour, when there's no one around, it won't be long. Keep your head strong, hold on tight to me, hold on tight, hold on. When you feel like crying, go on, let it out. Just remember, the sun is shining behind the clouds. It won't be long till your pain's gone. Just hold on tight to me, hold on tight, hold on. Hold on tight to me, 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 hold on tight, hold on tight, hold on. When the rain comes and the sky's falling down in your darkest hour, when there's no one around, it won't be long till your pain's gone. Hold on tight to me, hold on tight, hold on. When you feel like crying, go on, let it out. Just remember, the sun is shining behind the clouds. It won't be long till your pain's gone. Just hold on tight to me, hold on tight, hold on. Thank you.
I'm gonna do what I wanna do, and what I wanna do is what I please. Burn all the bridges down, and I'm giving no apologies.
First of all, supremely talented. Thank you so much for being here. What does it feel like to be here at the launch of this gorgeous QX55?
Pretty awesome. I love performing, so that's number one. I got a chance to perform and sing the songs that I love, and also to just be in company with such an amazing vehicle. It's pretty awesome.
And you have a cool looking band, by the way. I mean, they sound amazing, but I was like, okay, it's been a minute since we've had live music, so I just loved this so much. You've been very, very, very busy. What has been going on? And the fact that we got to hear some of the brand new music is a real treat.
Well, I just finished an album and released it, and I've been doing a lot of performances virtually, but also just promoting and sharing the music, getting people to know what All Love Everything is about.
And speaking about All Love Everything, the title always is a key to an album. So what does this mean for you?
Well, this album is about everything that I love. And it starts with a song called Family. So this is a much more personal and intimate look at my relationships and who I am, more so than in the past. The title really refers to leaning into life with your heart and having compassion and looking for ways to be more loving.
Well, I love this. And speaking of love, it's got to feel very cool, the amount of love that you've gotten for your art. I mean, when you're playing these songs, I'm like, well, that's a hit, that's a hit, that's a hit, that's a hit, and that's something brand new. So, I mean, what an incredible repertoire. What does that feel like?
It feels great to have songs that have transcended the studio
Sure.
and made it into people's hearts outside of what I imagined that they could be. You know, when I started making music, all I wanted to do was just make something good that could connect to my friends and my family. But to be able to stand on a stage and sing to 10,000 people at a time and connect with so many people is pretty amazing.
When did you first realize that you would live your life center stage?
Wow. I first realized I would live my life center stage. It's odd, but I got laid off from my job as a strategy consultant. And I thought, okay, before I go get to another job, I'm just gonna try music for a little bit. What ended up happening was that music kept choosing me, and opportunity after opportunity started to come in. And eventually, I found myself flying around the world to sing to people in different countries. And I realized, okay, my life is gonna be on center stage for quite some time.
For quite some time. Did you ever doubt your decision you leave sort of the ordinary and jump headfirst into extraordinary in a very challenging and competitive new business, the music business? Did you ever doubt your decision?
You know, at first, I wasn't absolutely sure, but eventually I started to realize this is an opportunity to live boldly. This is an opportunity to take life by my own. It was an opportunity for me to just take life by the horns and direct where I wanted to go, and to live, with full intention, and live for my dreams.
Now, you've said that your music is more about theme than genre, and I know that you have AIM. Can you explain that to everyone?
Yeah. So people often ask me what genre of music do I make, and I've had hits in dance, I've had hits in soul and in pop, but really, at the end of the day, there's a theme that runs through all of the music, and that's the theme of affirmation, inspiration, and motivation. Songs like I Need a Dollar are affirmation, The Man is motivation, Wake Me Up is inspiration. And these are songs that, connect to people's better selves, I feel. I feel like they're songs that motivate people to be better people.
Tell me what soul means to you, and I mean in the space of music and then otherwise.
What soul means to me is having intention. It means having purpose, and it means being thoughtful. And that's the way that I try to create my art, but it's also how I try to live as a man, and the qualities that I want to instill in my kids. And when I'm creating music, I think about my heroes, artists who always created with intention and purpose. Artists like Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye and Bob Marley, whose music stands the test of time. I want to make something that is, of course, attractive for right now, but it's going to be classic and last for infinity.
Well, I love this because I like that your music sort of stands on the shoulders of some of those great soul artists from the past. And it's a perfect thing that you're here today because this brand new car sort of shares its legacy in the cars of the past. It stands on the shoulders of this brand. What do you think it means to continue legacy?
Continuing legacy is everything to me. So I think about the way that I make music and what it's going to stand for when I'm gone. In the music business, we call a song that lasts forever an evergreen. And my goal is to use my voice in a way that will remain for many, many generations after me. One of the ways that I think I can measure that is by achieving, let's say, Songwriters Hall of Fame. I love writing songs. I love the craft and the puzzle of putting words together to evoke emotion. And when you achieve an accolade like induction into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, that is a measure that says your peers over many years value the work that you've done, and you belong in this moment, in this legacy.
I also love that when you move forward in legacy, you can look and say, okay, what worked in the past? What did I love? What do I want to take with me? And what do I want to innovate as you move forward? So what parts of your soul do you sort of keep always grounded in your music? And what are the things that you're kind of willing to innovate and push past?
So there are things that will always remain very important and endemic to the music business. And I think the nucleus is the song. It is the word and melody. And if you can get that right, you can paint it and color it and add features as many as you want around those core elements. And so I focus really heavily on making my words read really well on paper, making my melodies sing really well without words. And then from there, we add the guitars and the pianos and the drums and all the other elements to then give it a little bit of pizzazz. You know, these are the kind of features you can modify. But the thing that will always remain is that lyric and melody, the song.
I love this. I love this. And you have such a clear sense of style and design. Like, you know, the minute you walk in, you're going to be in a sharply tailored suit. You know, you just have that. And so what is it about style and design that really appeals to you?
Wow. I mean, style and design makes the eye attracted to something. And so I always thought, when I look at Sinatra or Sammy Davis, they always look good. They're always in a really crisp, well-fitting suit. And you can't ever deny something that is classic and something that is quality. So I figure I should do the same. Let me just, if anybody ever doubts that I do anything well, at least they know I dress well. And if they never hear me sing, so be it.
Listen, Al, I don't want to, the songs are amazing, but I will say sometimes it's nice to just see it wrapped up in a pretty package. You know what I'm saying? You and this.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you just want the red, shiny, beautiful thing to be standing there, you know? I love that.
Thank you. That's the way I see it. I think, you know, you try to do 110% on every element and give people what they pay for.
What would you like for people to understand or appreciate about you as an artist the most?
Really, at the end of the day, what I'm all about is creating positive social transformation. And that can happen either through the lyrics that I sing, whether they help to motivate you and inspire you, or it could just be just in the way that I carry myself around in the world as an artist, as an activist, as a human being, standing up for, you know, people who need help and being a stand for righteousness and justice.
A very bright light, I think.
Always being a bright light.
I love that. So what's the next stage? What's next for you? What do you want as an artist, as a human, as a songwriter, as a creative, as a family guy?
Yeah, what's next for me is to tell stories in bigger and bolder ways. I love writing a song, but that's only 3.5 minutes. I'd love to be able to tell stories in front of the camera, behind the camera, putting together stories for kids that are instructive and informative and you know, character building. I love the concept of being an educator through my music.
Oh, I love this so much. Well, you're supremely talented. I'm so excited that I got to spend the entire day listening to you sing over and over again and then watching the concert. Just so incredible. I'm so happy for your success. It's been an amazing ride to watch you shine, so thank you so much. And I know that all of our viewers at home have absolutely loved getting to hear their favorite hit songs from you and also the new ones. And thank you so much to Infiniti for hosting this amazing streaming event for the QX55. And if you want more information, you can visit infiniti.com or follow along at Infiniti. Have a great night.